Democrats are so messy. They are always looking for the one. And Jennifer, if you're the one gets picked, you know what happens? Everybody else who isn't for your person starts sniping. I despair at watching, version 8.0 of this Democratic fighting, and the idea that you're going to push out the sitting president and ignore the sitting vice president and think you've got a recipe for winning, when anybody else who's not the sitting vice president is one horrible story away from being knocked out.
The base of the Democratic Party has and will continue to be African Americans, and specifically African American women. If you skip over her and find some random white dude who has not run, who most of the country does not know anything about, who has not served, has not had any foreign policy experience, there's going to be a meltdown. And that's going to drag down the rest of the ticket. A African American woman who was until recently the head of an enormous civil rights organization, and another woman who is head of another huge Democratic organization. These are people who have worked all of their lives in the Democratic Party. They are both women of color. And they say, oh yeah, they're going to put Kamala in there and then they're going to savage her. And then if she loses, it will be the black woman's fault. And before we discount that view entirely, I think we have to acknowledge that that is one important sentiment. And having watched politics and experienced that, we might want to listen to women of color because they have a little bit of experience. I want to know what your mom thinks and what your aunt thinks, because I think they are more in touch with the black community than all of us.